Hi everybody, welcome to Missy's Imaginings. So I'm in a new spot in the living room taking advantage of the Christmas tree, and it's December. Yay, I love December. I love Christmas. Sorry, sorry to those who are kind of humbug, but I love Christmas. I would do Christmas all the time if I could, but you know, to be socially acceptable, I kind of try to tone it back. I did get my Christmas lights up early, and it was way before Thanksgiving. But a lot of the reason for that is because when we go to work, it's 4 in the morning. And when we get home, it's usually 5 or after. And so we go to work in the dark, we come home in the dark. And I like Christmas lights because it brightens up our day. So I am guilty of having Christmas lights up early, and I usually leave them up until they either burn out or the days get longer. So yeah, I'm kind of that way. So happy December, and we're going to look at some fun things today. First of all, I like to let everybody know, once again this year I'm going to do the 12 gifts of Christmas. And I had fun doing that last year. Sometimes it'll be a pattern, sometimes it will be a craft that can be colored. If you have little ones who want to color and do something, sometimes it'll be a paper doll. So yeah, every couple days I post some surprises. So sometimes if I'm a little late, I might do 2 like every day. But it ends up being 12 before Christmas Eve. So be tuned to that, to the website, missysimaginings.com, and I will put on the blog whatever the new thing is, and then the PDF will be available on the ready to print page, so you can check that out. So that's what's coming up for Christmas. And also, since I'm downstairs, the kitties will probably wander in and out of the shot. So just so you know, the little black male is Salem, that's the fella, and then our little gray female is Alice, their brother and sister. So they're scratching over there in their scratching pads. So you'll hear rustling about and probably see them jump up behind me at some point because they like the tree. So without further ado, we'll get into what we're looking at. First, I wanted to show the new gown. If I grab her feet here, on Honora. I don't know why I forgot to put it on her so that people could compare for the size. So that new gown, here's her feet on the tabletop. So as you can tell, it's way too long for her, but the fit isn't horrible. So if you wanted to use that pattern that we posted last week for Honora, this is how it fits. The corset is a little big, but not horrible. It actually fits her pretty well. It's a little loose, but it works. So that's what it looks like on Honora, just so those of you who had asked or wanted to know because you have Honora and wanted to see if that would work. The pattern will work for her. Of course, you need to cut off that length so that the sleeves and the length aren't too long, but it will definitely work for her. So that's what she looks like. And then we'll put her somewhere out of the way. So that's what it looks like on her. So the other thing I wanted to get into, just because it's December and everything is newly stocked on the shelves for Christmas, is sometimes you can find very surprisingly fun things for dolls in the Christmas aisles and Christmas ornament sections. So I have here a set of little boots, and they're fused together. I'm not quite sure how. I think I'll be able to pull those apart. I'm going to try it. But they're cute little boots, and they are completely hollow all the way through. So I'm going to separate these and use them for dolly boots. They were $1.97. It's a Christmas ornament, but it's a $1.97 pair of boots. So that was a fun find. Also, there were pretty little lamps that are Christmas ornaments. So I have a purple one, and the gold one I really like, with beads and sparkles. So those are lamps that are fun for dolly finds. Also, this year, I found, oh wait, before I get to the really fun thing, also there was a little umbrella, so a little parasol, if you want a parasol for your dollies. That was a Christmas ornament. But what was big in the aisles this year, and I'm not sure how I'm going to use them, you two be nice, don't fight, don't fight. There we go. Is crowns. Seem to be a big thing this year. So here's the first one. So it's just a crown. I'm going to set them on here. I'll move the lamps so we can see the crowns. So there was one in blue with silver sparkles, which was fun. I'll move them over. The next one was green and red, so that's fun. Then, oh, the golden pearl, of course. Golden pearl. There we go. A crown. These are all $1.97 at Walmart. That's where I found these. And then one that's all silver. So some of them are kind of funky shaped. You kind of have to bend them back to where you want them. But they make for fun crowns. Some, oh, I just messed up her hair. So some are kind of small. And I'm debating on how to cut those to make them more applicable to fit. So you just never know what you'll find. I like the blue one. I like the sparkles on the blue. So those were some fun finds, and you just kind of play with them, see what you can do to make them match your doll's head. And then also there are little tins that are fun for displays or suitcases to hold dolly things. They're small, so those are really cute. A little penguin one. And then this was one that I thought was really cute. They're little Christmas ornaments, but instead of having the little hanger to hang on the tree, they're actually clips. So we'll take one off here. So they're little clips that you can put like on their hair. So there we go. We'll stick one on there. So there we go. Oh, so that's cute. They're little hats and clips that'll clip in their hair for a decoration or whatever. So it's a Christmas ornament, but it's also fun for dolly stuff to have some little hair clips. And this too was, oh, this one was $1.98 for 3. So if you have three sisters who want to do a singing group, there you go. Then they all have the same hair ornament. The other thing that was cute was a rocking horse that my little Sad Sally is enjoying. So this little rocking horse is finished really nice. It's very shiny. Got some feather mane going on there. But isn't that cute? A lot of sparkle this year. A lot of sparkle. So that little ornament was $1.98 or $1.97. So Sad Sally was enjoying that. Let's see if we can get her on there again. I don't know. She'll probably fall off. But there we go. So she likes her new rocking horse. I'll have to lean her head because her head's really heavy. I'll have to lean it against something so she doesn't fall over. Sad Sally has kind of a heavy head. So anyway, that's some of the fun things that you can find. Always check out the Christmas items. You just never know what ornaments are going to be great for dolly stuff, just because by virtue of the fact that they're going to go on a tree, they're small. And so you can find all kinds of fun things. So I'll set these aside here. So look in your Christmas aisles, see what you can find. Go ahead and you can post ideas and comment below of things that you found in the Christmas aisle that might be fun for dolly things. So anyway, those are the Christmas items that I found so far. Then the gift that we're going to start with is already on the website, so you can go to the website and download it. And it is the basic set pattern set for the 50 centimeter Obitsu vinyl doll. So the one I have doesn't actually have her own head. She modeled the gown last week, and so prepare for a naked dolly. But I want you to see her figure. It's very different than a lot of the other dolls. So this is the Obitsu 50 centimeter doll, and this is a Gretel head that I got from Parabox, but her waist is really tiny and she's squishy. So she has kind of a squishy body on the torso, but her arm, well, her upper arms are kind of soft, and but her legs are stiff. And so she has a unique figure. It's a lot different than a lot of the BJDs, just in that it's not quite as proportioned the same. And her hips are wider and her thighs are wider. So to fit her sometimes can be difficult. I've had lots of things that would fit her top, but they wouldn't go over her hips. So I did the basic set for her, and it's on the website so that you can design patterns. Now, I know that she resembles the, I think it's Smart Doll or Dolphy Dream, maybe. I don't have either of those dolls, so I'm not sure. But I think she's similar to them, but because she's shorter and has kind of a unique body shape, I thought she was being a little neglected with all the BJD things. The other cool thing about this doll is she has magnets in the bottom of her feet, so her stand is simply a piece of metal, and she can stand on that metal. And I was looking last night, it was kind of cool. Even if I slant this, I don't know if that will show. There we go, above the table. Yeah, she'll still stand, which is really cool. So I'm tilting that at almost a vertical angle and just tilted her feet and she stands there. So she poses really well, and she's got strong magnets in her feet. So she's a really fun doll to have, even though she's not resin. She's a vinyl, and then she has a plastic skeleton inside that allows for a lot of the posing. But yeah, she's got a pretty body shape, pretty sculpt, and she's a lot of fun. And then next, our next gift will be for another vinyl doll that I have. I have the male version, and I've seen them on eBay. I don't even know what the brand is. On the back of his head it says Fairy Lily. I don't know what that is. And then I saw there's a store that carries them, and they're more of a toy version of these, but he's a little bit taller than her, so he was a good companion for her, in that he only was like $76, I think is what I paid for him. So I'm going to do a basic set for him as well, so anybody who's in the same size range might be able to benefit from that pattern set. That'll be not tomorrow but Tuesday, and so that will be gift number 2. That's almost done and ready to be put on the website. So that's coming Tuesday. He is 56 centimeters tall, whereas she is 50 centimeters tall. So that's what we're starting out with as far as the 12 gifts of Christmas. So we have a pattern set for her, we'll have one for the fella on Tuesday, and then more fun coming up. So there we go. We're starting off, let's see, I can show you what the pattern pieces look like, I think, if they're in here. Let's see, her pattern pieces. So she will have the front, back, and front side, back side, then her sleeve and a couple different types of collar in case you want the collar to close in the front or the back. And then because the leggings are so long, I actually split them up and put them on different sheets so that you can assemble them and put them together, but that way you only need 8.5 by 11 size paper in order to print them out. You don't have to get the special long sheets of paper. So those are on the website already, and they're ready for you to take. It says start off the month with Happy Christmas, and the rest of the video is going to be for some Christmas fun. At our church we had the Christmas party for the youngsters, and my friend asked if I could do a pin the beak on the penguin game. So that's kind of what I was working on, is getting that little penguin painted and put together and getting the beaks made so that, you know, they could play that game. So I'll speed that up so you can watch that process and just have fun getting ready for the Christmas season. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for the fun freebies coming up this month, because there's going to be a lot of them, and I'll see you next time. Bye!